Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching the second trailer for season 5 of Cobra Kai. The first one revealing Chozen and Daniel in cahoots to either, I don't know if it's to help Miyagi-Do survive or just fight Cobra Kai, but I feel like Miyagi-Do it still has to be a thing somewhere. um, Terry Silver, of course, has all these dojos all over the place and they look beautiful. And unfortunately, people are drawn to like really cool places. So if he's making them look amazing, he's getting a lot of kids that want to go. And I don't know how Terry Silver is treating these kids, if it's still the Cobra Kai way of no mercy. But I'm curious as to how these kids are turning out. If he's like just churning out all these karate crazy kids just like in the 80s all over again. We didn't really get anything with Sam. We saw a little bit with Miguel in Mexico, kind of fighting Robbie, but that looked like it was outside of Johnny's apartment. But like Robbie and Johnny wearing the female body inspector t-shirts was hilarious. And he didn't even know where to find Miguel. He just like thought he'd just go to Mexico, open a door and yell Miguel and like find the one. It's Johnny. I absolutely love him that he's like so like he doesn't like let his ego get in the way about things that he doesn't know. He just charges through and tries to make it happen. I think that that's definitely Johnny, and that's a great quality that he has. You know, then there's Daniel, who tends to overthink things a little bit. So you get kind of two ends of the spectrum. I'm very curious to see if we're going to get an interaction between Johnny and Chozen, who both did not like Daniel as a teenager. But I argue one tried to kill him, so the fact that he forgave Chozen quicker than Johnny is a little odd. I would like to see possibly John Kreese come back and have some sort of positive interaction with Daniel, and maybe an interaction with Chozen, because I feel like those two would definitely. Because you remember how Kreese was with Miyagi. He was very disrespectful, especially culturally. But then Terry Silver, where does Terry Silver go from here? The only logical explanation is Mike Barnes is probably in our future. I don't know if he's in this trailer. I don't even know if he's in this season, but I feel like it would be so silly not to bring him back. Like, you'd have to. It's the guy that Daniel is terrified of. And then I'm also in my head still thinking, is Julie Pierce coming? Are we getting a Julie Pierce? Because if she's in Boston, I totally could see her opening up Miyagi-Do dojos in Boston that have nothing to do with Daniel. Cease and desist, maybe. I don't know how she gets involved with that. Maybe she brings him to LA and then Cobra Kai has no choice. I'm not sure. I'm so curious as to how they're going to proceed because Miyagi-Do forever, right? So I'm so excited to watch this, and I'm of course always nervous that I'm going to get emotional at some point. For some reason, these stories mean so much to me. I mean, I know why. Miyagi is very near and dear to my heart. I love Pat Morita, but like Mr. Miyagi growing up was like the ultimate character. He was our sensei in the 80s. I don't know, having Chozen back after all this time, you know, it's we got hard ass Chozen in the season not previous in season 3, but and this one, like, are we gonna get like goofy Chozen? Because he was a little silly at the end there, and then it seemed like he was a little silly in the recent trailer, and like he's not over the top silly, but like he's funny in his own way. Maybe Kumiko will be back for some reason, visiting from Okinawa. If not, that's okay. I totally get it. But like, how cool would it be just to get all these original characters back? And again, holding out hope for Julie. Because I remember being a teenager and seeing Hilary Swank in 17 magazine doing a high kick and going, oh my God, girls can do karate. So, like, it would be awesome. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but it would be awesome. A girl can dream. Okay, guys, let's get into it. And thank you so much for all the messages of everybody telling me that this came out today, warning me the day before that it was coming out. Like, I appreciate you so much. I really do. I love that when you think of the trailer, you thought of me. It means the world to me. Okay, now we can get into it.
This is what we're up against. This is how everyone sees him. As some kind of philanthropist out to save the kids of the valley. Terry Silver.
So smooth. So smooth.
One of you guys named Michael?
It's Michaela.
Whatever. I washed my hands at Cobra
Are you
when we
doing
lost
Uber?
the tournament. I'm not a sensei anymore.
She says,
As of today,
it just
I'm
says
shutting
Eagle
down
Fang all
Miyagi-Do
over.
karate.
This can't be your plan.
With Johnny gone, it's on me to fix this.
1 star? Because the car smelled like beer. It's because there is beer, asshole.
Cobra Kai now
Kenny.
has more students than ever before. That means we'll need more senses.
Suave.
I'm thinking a lot bigger than just the valley.
Oh, okay.
Everything was supposed to be better after the tournament. It's only getting worse.
Kenny.
I know how things can start out from nothing and get bigger and bigger until all you feel is hate.
Wait, Miguel's back.
What you
Fighting
guys
Robbie.
get along? We're all friends now.
We're not friends. We never will be.
Jesus. These two are gonna have epic fights.
Silver's dividing and conquering.
If this continues, all that we have fought for will not even be memory.
I need you to see which of my students are ready to take the next step.
I love female karate instructors. Jesus.
You really won't stop.
You need to let me and Chozen handle this. It's the only way to make it all end.
Fine. Handle it.
You better listen to Amanda.
All we gotta do is get our hands dirty.
If you continue down this path, nothing in your life will ever be the same again.
Use this all over. Oh my god, all three.
Adult classes are on Wednesday.
We're not here to take a lesson. We're here to teach you one.
Jesus. Daniel and Terry Silver?
I'm happy to hear that you're doing well with the others.
Yeah, well, I make friends pretty easily. I find that a little kindness goes a long way.
Okay, so it's like really nice to see that like Johnny wasn't in Mexico for very long. Obviously, you see this interaction with Robbie and Miguel, and they really don't like each other. So whatever went down in Mexico followed them back to California. The square off with Johnny and Chozen back to back. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's so exciting. And then, Daniel squaring off with Terry Silver. Like, let's just face it, like, of all the people that do karate on this show, Ralph Macchio is probably the worst. Daniel's just always so stiff. So maybe he's flexible. Maybe he shows us some moves that we haven't seen before. I'm really excited to see that. I don't know who the female instructor is that Terry Silver brought in. Gorgeous. Her amazing hair. I don't like that she hit Tori. I don't think you should ever hit your own students. That's a very Cobra Kai-esque thing. Yeah, like they're doing something. I still don't know what. And then, Daniel kind of yelling at Amanda and her saying, then you handle it, and the way she delivers that line. Look, you have your favorites in the show. Well, I have my favorites of like the main cast, of course. Like I like Johnny better than I like Daniel, and I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And the fact that Chozen's back, and you get suave Terry Silver, but like the most fierce person on the entire show is Amanda. Like she gets the job done. And then of course getting Kreese at the end and just being a little Kreese-like, where he still has that suaveness, and I hate that about him. I hate that he can do that. And he's so good at it. He's so good at it. I don't really have much else to go off. It didn't really show a lot. It showed a lot of the kids fighting, of course. It showed, was it Kenny that hit Hawk in the face? Are we calling him Hawk, or are we calling him Eli? I guess we'll find out. He had short hair, so I guess Eli. But like Kenny going that far, not okay. Not okay. And then, I mean, again, I don't even, what's his name? Anthony? Like, I totally forget about Daniel's son because he's so annoying. Daniel's kids are the worst. Sam's getting better, but Anthony is just. But I don't want him to like for him to like get inner tubes covered and him get kicked into a pool like that's dangerous. And I don't like that Kenny has turned into this mean, spiteful person, and which always means that there's a way back. We know that like Cobra Kai and all of the kids have gone their ways to the story and they've gotten redemption and they've gotten like their, I don't want to say revenge because when they get their revenge it's not ever something that they're satisfied by. It didn't feel good. And then when they do the right thing and then they're able to be victorious that way, like they get their redemptive arc. And I really want Kenny to get his redemptive arc because like I just fell in love with him last season. I just wanted to hug him every single episode. And then when he finally gave it to Anthony in the last episode, it broke my heart because like bullying broke him. It broke him to use his hands rather than his words. And I think Kenny's a really smart kid and he probably, I mean, we showed like it showed like how smart he was about like the whole library like scene and him getting away from them and then them getting in trouble for it. He's a smart kid. So I hate to see him going this direction, but you've got to go Cobra Kai to come back the other way. I love this show because it's like there's not just one person that's bad. Like Terry Silver was bad, and then when John Kreese found him, he was like zen and like not wanting to get involved, and then like it brought it back out in him. So like there could be a redemptive arc for Terry Silver as well. I mean, I hope not. He could, crash and burn, and that would be satisfying as well. And then no Julie Pierce and no Mike Barnes. I don't think they're gonna blow that in the trailer anyway because they didn't ruin Chozen last season. But I think that it's a possibility that it's coming. I really do. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, get notifications because I will be doing reactions immediately when Cobra Kai comes out. That will be the main focus of that entire weekend. I'm going to try to get out as many episodes as quickly as possible because I love this show. I want nothing spoiled for me, and I want you guys to have my immediate reaction as soon as it happens. And I won't be doing what some people do, which is release one once a week. I don't want to make you guys wait. So me and my editor are just going to churn them out. You're going to tell who edited what, but it's out. It'll be visual. You'll be able to watch it. You'll be able to see it. All right, guys. I'll see ya.